Welcome to Two Dumbasses in a Podcast. And here are your hosts, Kyle and Scotty. Hell yeah.
Is that the intro? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Why is our only tag LGBTQIA+?
and in real life. I don't know. Can you think of any other ones?
I don't know.
First
Podcast,
person
talking.
shooter.
Two strappingly beautiful men talking about nonsense. I didn't get to do my vocal warm-ups before we started.
You had plenty of time. You're more worried about your lighting. But it's kind of a up sad topic to begin with. Ginsburg just announced that she has cancer again. Do you hear about that?
I read that.
87 years old, and this is not the first time she's had cancer.
Correct.
I think this is her third.
One of them was in 99.
Colon cancer in 99. 2009, she had pancreatic. Strong Biddy is just like, I can still fight. I'm still going to work. Like,
she is solely alive based on hatred of Donald Trump at this point.
she's a badass.
She is a bad lady.
She's
seen some things.
She did 20 push-ups in a session before her 80th birthday.
That is more push-ups than I've ever done in my life.
I can't. I keep joking that I'm not going to see 30, and she's doing more push-ups than I can at 26.
Alex Trebek has pancreatic cancer, doesn't he? He's doing a lot better. He just had an update, and he said he's doing pretty well. Thank God. We need Alex Trebek.
We do. Oh my God, he's got a beard. That's amazing.
He's got a goatee.
Did you hear about the Georgia governor urging people to wear a mask?
Some governor made it so local provinces couldn't mandate masks.
He's urging residents as of today to wear a mask, but he just said 2 days ago he was blocking local officials from enforcing their own rules.
I guess if the mayor of Pittsburgh wanted to say, hey, you have to wear a mask, we have to listen to him.
Yeah.
So he's blocking that, but they're still strongly advising it. They're just not requiring it.
I guess all the power to you, because at the end of the day, it's just the individual who can say it's my right as an American and all that. So at the end of the day, is anyone actually getting arrested for not wearing a mask?
I think it's only fines.
I've only seen fights in McDonald's, airports, everywhere. There's fights about not wearing a mask or being asked kindly to wear a mask or being asked to leave because they're not wearing one.
I think the only arrests that would have been made were if somebody goes into a store not wearing a mask and then makes a big deal, then they have to call the police. But then I think at that point they're just getting charged with if they push someone or it's not necessarily about the mask, but if they make a scene or do something pull a gun or something.
The governor literally went from I'm blocking local officials from enforcing it to use your connections with local media to build support for wearing a mask. It's not like we drastically started a huge flare-up in 2 days. It's been getting worse over time. I hate people.
Especially people in power.
Oh, absolutely. The U.S. Army esports team may have violated the First Amendment on Twitch.
This I have not heard about.
Two civil rights lawyers say that the U.S. Army may have violated the Constitution when they banned Twitch viewers for asking questions about American war crimes. Our Army has a Twitch channel, and it's just random soldiers who play, all fun and whatnot, and it's all chill. And viewers, regular go-lucky people, were asking about American war crimes, and they were getting instantly banned. The civil rights lawyers were suggesting it's a violation of the First Amendment of freedom of speech protections.
I feel like there's going to be something in the Twitch user agreement that probably gets them out of that situation.
Yeah.
There was a big what to do with Trump being able to delete his tweets or not, because you need to keep accurate public record.
Right.
And I thought that was very interesting. He lost that. He can't delete tweets anymore.
Yeah,
because they deemed that that's a reputable source for the president. So that's interesting. Off the top of my head, I don't know if they have a case there, but I don't know what the legality behind that would be.
And I see both sides of things. I mean, they're just asking a question and all you have to do is ignore them. Someone who streams, if you do feel offended or uncomfortable in any way, shape, or form, I guess you have that right to say, I don't want them watching me anymore. But I guess you're also kind of taking that risk by going public and showing yourself online.
I think the other thing that we forget a lot is the First Amendment just protects you from criminal charges being levied against you. It doesn't mean people have to listen to you. It doesn't mean people have to like what you say. It just means you're not going to get arrested.
True.
So from that standpoint, I think they have freedom to ban them on Twitch if they want, because it's not like there's any legal action going against them.
On a lighter note, there's talk of a floating cinema in Pittsburgh in September.
I saw a picture of that.
You can rent out a boat of up to 8 people, but you have to rent out the whole boat for social distancing. And they're obviously going to be 6 feet apart. They're going to do old school movies and they're going to do new movies as well. They're going to do like a whole spectrum of stuff, but it's only going to be here for like a week. Love that idea.
I'm surprised that hasn't been a thing earlier, because that's just a good idea in general.
I know people want to just like have normal lives, and I feel like a simple movie with your family, getting out of the house would be one of those things. But obviously theaters are super dangerous with everything going on today. I feel like that'd be a great idea because we've got 3 rivers literally right here in our backyard that we could use. But supposedly they're only talking about using like 12 or 24 boats, which isn't a lot considering how much river we actually have going for us.
Now, can people bring, because a lot of people have boats on those rivers, can you bring your own boat for the show?
I don't know. The location hasn't even been announced yet, or the movies.
Okay.
But free popcorn and snacks and drinks. Australian production company? Like, it wasn't even our idea locally, which I thought was weird. I feel like Wolf would have done something like that, or someone in his office would have been like, hey, instead of all of the stress and anxiety from everyone wanting to not wear a mask, how about we do something like
movies to unite everyone?
But Australia's like, yeah, we need Americans to stay in their own country, so let's give them something to do.
Now, Pittsburgh every summer does the movie in the park, and I think that would even be viable because like it's just a big open space you can sit on.
That's true.
Like you can totally be 6 feet apart. So I wonder if that's still. I haven't heard anything about that, but that would be another, I think, good alternative to a movie theater. Is
the actual theaters themselves. Why didn't they think of this? Like, because they're obviously losing money by not having the theaters open, and I'm sure people. I don't want to go see a movie in theaters at all. I feel like most people don't right now. So why wouldn't they come up with the idea of just like using their own parking lots or trying to rent out a lot? Because they obviously have access to these movies. They have the projectors. They literally just have to get out a big old screen.
Maybe you should be a CEO of a movie company.
Have you heard of 3M, the mask company, like the name brand of?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. They're filing lawsuits for price gouging for the N95 mask because all distributors that were selling their own mask, the 3M company mask, were gouging. And I mean gouging. The percentages were disgusting at a 75 to 267% markup over the list price.
That's a lot.
And people were like, this is why we're ordering stuff out of the country, because the US is almost 300% more than the listing value right now. And I get that because supply and demand, but I feel like in a pandemic where it's life and death, I feel we should not do that, hence the lawsuit.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting that 3M is filing that lawsuit. In my mind, I'm envisioning they already sold all the masks, so like it's not their problem.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe they have like a revenue split with places, and they're in the stores, and then they're only seeing the revenue split from their price.
Investigating over 4,000 reports of fraud, counterfeit, and price gouging.
I know Best Buy was in hot water a couple years ago because they were price gouging water for like $100. I think it was during the hurricane that hit Houston really bad.
Speaking of 100, do you hear the Queen knighted at a 100-year-old veteran? Captain Tom Moore, who raised millions of dollars for National Health Service. This dude literally walked in his backyard laps. He raised almost $40 million, and the dude's 100 years old.
Maybe this is just one of those things I never think about, but like when you have something like that, when you have like this charitable cause where like someone's walking for something.
Yeah.
Are people donating to get the guy to stop walking? Are they donating because he's walking? When I was in high school, I did Relay for Life. How does the walking play into this? This is just something that I've accepted. I'm like, okay, that makes sense, but I've never really thought about the line. 100-year-old veteran walks laps in his backyard. Like that catches your interest, I guess.
Yeah.
If someone in their 20s, it's just like, I'm walking 3 miles for this cause. Donate now. Like I'm never gonna know if you walk those miles. And if it's a good cause, I'll probably just donate anyways.
Right, because you're doing it for awareness. You're going to want to donate for the cause because, first of all, this man said, if I kneel down, I'll never get up again when he was getting knighted. So she had to do it while he was standing with his crutches.
Legend.
So I don't know how this man is walking laps around his backyard, but God bless him. I've done the walk too for Relay for Life, and I guess I was just under the same impression of it's a good cause, and I guess it's just kind of to build awareness. Like if you see all these kids walking, you're like, it is 9 o'clock at night. There are candles everywhere. This should be closed. What is happening? And then you see signs everywhere, and it just makes you aware, oh yeah, this is a thing that's happening.
We're in such an age of like the digital media that it seems like you can reach anyone. I feel like on the internet.
True.
But yeah, maybe that is it. Like you see someone obviously like wears the shirt or something, and then people see them walking, and then they look into that.
PA bars, restaurants, etc. They might have found a loophole in Governor Wolf's new mandates.
I did read that.
It's literally just, you didn't have food before, but if they need food to purchase alcohol, here's a free breadstick, just so they can keep their doors open and sell alcohol.
This may be an unpopular opinion, but I'm starting to reach the point where I'm like, do we need bars? Do we need restaurants? And I understand the easy answer to that is no, and the hard answer is like, that's a lot of people's jobs and livelihood.
Yeah.
But we're starting to reach a point where like they're causing so much of a problem. Those employees are going to have to take one for the team pretty soon.
A lot of us have will from the first wave and this second wave. And first of all, God, I hope that there's going to be a second unemployment package. The second wave is going to be a show, and people are going to be unemployed again. And if there isn't a package or any kind of support, it's going to be brutal on everyone.
The biggest concern is at the end of July, obviously, the extended unemployment benefits end. Some states have extended it, but in some states, I think the eviction protection ends too. People are literally predicting if they don't come out with this next package, there's going to be homeless people who are very hungry and very angry. And there's just going to be like riots in the streets because they're going to have nowhere to go. These people aren't going to be able to go home because they don't have a home anymore.
That's true.
Like, it's going to get bad if they don't pass something.
Yeah.
There goes our PG rating.
I can beep those out. I've literally got a censor bar ready to go. We'll be fine.
Why don't you beep this out? And you can tell that to everyone. Did you hear about the kid who got attacked by the dog?
Chris Evans? Oh my God.
Also, Robert Downey Jr. made a video for him.
I just saw the video of Chris Evans and saying he was going to send out the shield.
This kid's going to be in the next Avengers movie at this point. Rightfully so.
Right. Didn't he get like 70 stitches? Oh, I'm sorry. More than 90 stitches after saving his little sister from a dog attack.
Wolf. Yeah,
Don't say wolf.
Trigger. He's quoted as saying, if anyone was going to die, I wanted it to be me. And I'm like, this kid has more bravery than me.
Thank you for watching Two Dumbasses on a Podcast. See you soon.
Put a bunch of beeps here so it sounds like I'm saying something inappropriate.
Just cross your arms and you go in the back and then, yeah.
Other way.
No, this is backwards.